I'm just going to start it because there's no time to waste. You can't figure out the headphones, can you? What a fucking nightmare this has been. This has been horrible. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, put there your way, and then twisty. They're annoying, aren't they?
Have you started?
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, everyone. The fucking electrics on the old office decided to fuck up.
We got the best intros on the internet.
Yeah.
Always a surprise.
This is What's the Buttons.
For you and us.
Oh, for you and me. Oh, God, we're here. I just want to make a note of the fact that it's been an entire 7 days since our last podcast episode, and I don't think I have seen Ash go offline on Battle.net yet. Just Diablo 4.
This is the way.
Every single cunt on my friends list, Diablo 4. The whole guild's fallen apart because everyone's playing Diablo 4. It's mental. It's crazy.
It's great.
Everyone's fucking... It's just grabbed everyone by the bollocks. And I've said earlier on the phone to Ash that I would give it a good old college try. So after this podcast, that's what I'm gonna do. And I have no doubt that next week I'll be sitting here saying that it's grabbed me by the bollocks as well.
It's going to grab you by the bollocks. It's going to suck you off, suck you in, and inhale you like a fucking thing.
I can't wait.
Just seeing all my old pals I used to go West Ham with, all in Prague, it's made me really miserable.
Oh yeah, Ash is obviously elated.
Come on, you Irons. Sorry, Sam. You got relegated. We won a cup. Go on, you Irons.
That's great. That's fantastic. You'll love listening to that one.
Fuck me. What a day. What a night.
I watched that game, to be fair. I didn't realise that BT was streaming it live on YouTube.
Yeah, they'll show Champions League as well.
Yeah, it was
they
great.
always show the European finals for free.
Because I was watching it, obviously not legally, until someone in the Discord of all things said, yeah, you can just watch it on BT Sport. It was decent, man.
Yeah, I had my phone on I had it on silent, but it didn't even have vibrate on. Because I just don't. The amount of times my phone vibrates and I think I might be watching it a few seconds behind. Or
shit! Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite the moment. I didn't know what to do when he scored the winner. I kind of just stood up and my vape went flying in the air, hit the floor. The batteries flew out. Jem looked up from her phone and was like, "Have you done it?" I was like, "I don't know. I think he's offside. I don't know what to do." Because you just don't know, do you? Then Moisey's running down the touchline. They're all going nuts. I think you're going to look like Bellends if this is offside, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was just like, I didn't know. And then, yeah, they gave it. I just dropped to my knees. It was just a mess.
Those 5 minutes of extra time was
the 8
long.
minutes?
Yeah, it took the absolute piss, didn't it? Even I was sitting there because I was raging at the time. But I put myself on mute and then had the phone like propped up against the laptop. Even I was screaming at it. I was like, "Cunt!" I said, "Just fucking call it, blow the whistle."
Yeah, it was infuriating.
That geezer was taking the piss. Yeah. He was being paid by someone, I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh, that first half, man. The referee's performance was diabolical. Yeah. Absolutely awful. You just thought, here we go again. But yeah, it's
great, man.
I didn't think we were going to win it at all for that whole game, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that happened, that one chance, that one moment, cement Bowen in history, just fucking great. And then watching all the fans, all the players, even Moisey singing fucking Bowen shagging Danny Dyer. It's just don't get a fan base like that. The fan base is just...
I mean, they did also bottle someone. One of the players.
They threw a plastic cup and it just
and then his head started pissing with blood.
Yeah, I think he had one of them blood bags where he'd squeeze it and then it just fake blood come out.
On his bald head, he had one of them blood bags hidden.
Yeah.
The geezer's got a fucking skin fade.
Thing is, right, I'm not sticking up for him because it's silly behaviour, but it always happens in European games. They're always throwing like plastic
always
cups
kicks off, doesn't it?
But it's a plastic cup. It happens to be West Ham that throws a plastic cup and cuts his head. Now we're going to be villains.
Yeah, I mean, people were saying like, oh, this is why we don't like playing against English sides, and a lot of people were saying it isn't just English sides that are this fucking
you have a laugh.
Animalistic.
You see all the West Ham boys just chilling in a little fucking caff, and then all these Italian mob just turned up, rushed them. Guess who ran away? All the Italian mob are running away. They're all fuzzing chairs at them. They're all the Fiorentina boys were off skis.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
But
bit
yeah,
nutty.
no, it's all silly, and it's all handbags. Really, it should be anyway. It shouldn't be serious. It's just
It's all
football.
handbags.
It is though, and it's silly behaviour. But look, we won a fucking European trophy, and yeah, I've been winding everyone up about it. When everyone says anything, I'm just like, well, when was the last time you won a trophy? Like literally, not even Man City have won a trophy since we did, and they won one last week.
That's fair enough. If you're a die-hard fan, you deserve it. That's absolutely fine.
No, my whole life, I've never seen us lift a trophy, and I said to Jem, like, this is me now. I can die. I can die and say I have seen my club lift a trophy. I've never seen us lift a trophy, and I never ever believed that we would ever. So the fact that we've lifted a trophy, and it was on my daughter's 16th birthday.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I come home the next day, and Jem's got my boy all dressed up in his West Ham kit. And I was just like, this is what it's all about, man. When they get older and I can take them to games and stuff, football's not just a silly sport. And I know they're overpaid wankers and they throw themselves on the floor and all that, but there's just something special about it.
Everyone's fucking overpaid in this world. It's not something that you're gonna fix.
It's
is
just
it?
something special about that. It's
hell.
like tribalism, you know. It's just what it is. It's
man.
two tribes going against each other for a bit of metal, basically. But that bit of metal,
for a bit of metal,
metal means something, man. It really does. Like,
let me pick up this cup.
It means so much. It really does. I was in fucking bits. I was crying, laughing, hugging, on my knees on the floor, jumping for joy. I was just all over the shop.
I just
didn't know what to do.
Just want to point out that Mark supports Chelsea as well. So
when was the last time you won a trophy, dickhead?
he was like, that's it. He was like, all the West Ham fans now, that's it. It's just going to be constant. They're massive now. He's like, they're going to think they're the fucking dog's bollocks now.
To be honest with you, I'm just winding people up. I don't care, but like I say,
get wound up.
Don't compare. It's just the fact. Like, I know Chelsea win Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues and all this, that, and the other, but I have never seen us win a trophy. And teams like Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, all them, it becomes numbing to win trophies. Like, we won the FA Cup.
Used to it. Yeah.
You know, for me to win what people would see, you know, a shit Mickey Mouse Cup. It's not. It's a European trophy. To see us win that, it's just such an amazing feeling. And it still doesn't feel real. I couldn't sleep. I woke up in the morning and I genuinely thought it was a dream. And then we were playing that night. And I woke up nervous and I was like, looked at my phone and I was like, West Ham, there's all notifications, West Ham lifted. And I was like, we did it.
It wasn't a dream.
Honestly, even people I know that don't like football were congratulating me like I did it.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah. Nice one out there. You did all right.
It just means so much. It really does. And people that don't like football will never understand. And I get it. But, yeah, it means a great deal to me. And I'm very happy. But, go ahead, Sam. He's in the championship.
He's going to unsubscribe.
I'm sorry. I really didn't want Leeds to get relegated.
We barely fucking heard from him since the last comments you made about his poor beloved
He's
team.
just on Twitter all the time moaning about his club. Every time he moans, I just post a gif of Mark Noble laughing.
Poor geezer, man. He's just getting fucking outed.
That's football, though. That's football. But honestly, I didn't want them to get relegated. I really like Leeds. Proper Premier League club, and I hope they come straight back up. But plus, we always got 6 points off them every season. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't realise that you got a buffer when you got relegated from the Prem down to the Championship.
Yeah, only once, like every 10 years or something like that. If you do, you get a parachute payment because a lot of clubs were going into like administration and just dropping down the leagues.
Yeah.
So obviously, everyone lose their job, man. It'll be fucking. You know, people that have worked there 15, 20 years in the kitchens and the ground staff, and it's a lot more than just footballers. Footballers are the ones that are all right, you know. It's all the people behind the scenes that end up getting screwed over. So that's why they brought in the parachute payments to help clubs try and alleviate the heartbreak of relegation and the financial strains it puts on them. Yeah, I was just trying to find some of the funny gifts I sent to Sam, but nevertheless, I'm sorry. There's so many. I've tweeted him so many times. It's not fair.
Bless him, man.
I'm sorry.
Digging his arse out. But this is a gaming podcast.
Yes,
we do. Just spent 10 whole minutes talking about fucking football.
That's what I always send him.
I bet he loves that. Fuming.
I'm sorry.
Poor fucker.
No, he'd be happy for me. He's a football man. He understands, and he'll be looking at that, wishing that his team could get back to winning a European trophy like that, because they used to be fucking huge Leeds, massive team. Yeah, not anymore. Sorry.
Not anymore, boy. It's great. You liking that, ain't you? You enjoy that posh coffee? It's not the powdered stuff, though. It's the granulated shit, so it's not as good, I don't think. You don't get that nice little foam on top.
Right, let's talk Diablo. I'm sorry for last week's episode. I mean...
He got home. He got home. Was it on the same day or was it the following day, and just sent me an emoji of a goat? And I went, what's this? And then for about 4 days, the only thing that he said to me was Diablo.
That's
just
true.
Diablo.
You're asking me questions.
Diablo.
It was just Diablo.
I'm trying to have a genuine conversation, and literally the only response I'm getting is Diablo. Yeah. Diablo. And then, like I said at the beginning, this geezer has just been on Diablo and on. So I was getting all chuffed because since I joined this guild, I've made quite a few friends, and like they're all on my friends list now. It's like all padded out and shit like that. And there's this person's on WoW, this person's on WoW. I have not seen, other than myself and Connor, the only people on that fucking friends list who are now on World of Warcraft. Everyone else is on Diablo 4. Diablo 4. We're sitting there doing the raid. The raid leader's sitting there like, yeah, come on, let's get this done so we can all go to Diablo 4. Let's get this done. It's like we're doing progression, so like this is like serious shit. And they're all sitting there going, come on, let's stop fucking around. Let's get out of here so we can all go on Diablo 4. I was like, fuck me, is it that good? Is it really that good?
Once again, let me apologise for last week's episode where all I did was say, well, what's the seasons thing? It can't be this. And then we'd read an article and then you'd say, that's fucking shit. And then we'd start the whole conversation again. It was a whole episode and then it filtered into the Patreon. So if you didn't buy the Patreon last week, you're lucky, because what a load of shit, and I'm sorry.
In a month's time, we'll probably delete the episode because we just look like absolute fucking idiots.
Well, I'm here to tell you, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It's definitely... has probably in the top 3 best cutscene I've ever seen in my life. One of the cutscenes near the end of that game, I was like, what the fuck have I just watched?
I've been told that the story's really fucking good.
I really like the story. I thought it was, well, not really the story really good, just the story's
campaign.
good, but yeah, the campaign in terms of like the cutscenes and the way things, because it's not always just asymmetric. They kind of like zoom in on the characters and stuff, so you see them from a different perspective. And your character's actually in cutscenes as opposed to it. And he's got a voice, which they don't normally have, you know. It's so good. And I started as a whirlwind barbarian, because that was the strongest build. And that got nerfed to fuck.
Yep.
So I've got to quickly switch that about. Yesterday I've switched it around. So I'm learning my new build. And I feel fucking powerful. I've put it up a world tier. So I'm up on like the 2nd difficulty. Trying to grind to level 50, and then...
you didn't start on 2nd world tier?
No, I started on 1. Because I thought if I start on world tier 2, and then I just keep getting dicked, it's gonna be detriment to my enjoyment.
Oh, yeah, see, I've just banged it straight on.
Yeah, see, I wanted to learn all the mechanics first, and understand literally exactly what I'm doing. And now I've got a grasp on it, I've put it up, and yeah, there's a couple of times I've been absolutely fucked. But it's all a learning process. It's all like, because I'm not used to this toolbar thing at the bottom, and you know, I'm trying to learn the ability to focus on the action, where the danger points are, where the AoE attacks are, how long I've got left of this cooldown before that one. I need to use that move to make them vulnerable, to then do that move, but that's on 5 seconds, that's on 7 seconds. Yeah. Oh, my health's going down. Should I heal? Should I barrier? Yeah. I'm trying to get used to all that.
Welcome to this newfound world.
I know.
That's exactly what it's like.
I went into a PvP zone the other day, marked myself for blood, which means I'm up for PvP.
Yep. And did you get fucked?
Yeah, and I saw a guy. Well, I was just running along the desert, and then this guy come flying past on his horse. And in one swift movement, as he went past on his horse, by the time his horse had gone past me, I was dead. I was like, oh, okay. So I went back, found another guy who was doing an activity, like just on his own, fighting mobs. But I only fucked this guy up because he doesn't know I'm about to kill him. And yeah, I got him down to like the lowest amount of health before I think he realised I was attacking him, and just turned around and went, nope. and wipe me out. So PvP's going to take some getting used to.
Do you know PvP's extraction as well?
Yeah, no, yeah, it don't have to be though. You can just PvP. It doesn't have to be that.
Yeah, but the currency that you get from it.
Yeah, I've got loads of shards.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff,
can PvP for the fun of PvP, but if you want to, you've got to extract the fucking currency you get from it.
Yeah,
I think that's quite cool.
Yeah, no. So you go around these PvP areas, and you don't need to be. You only PvP if you activate it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you can just go around killing mobs for these seeds of hatred. Then you pop them in this little crystal thing, and then you have like a minute of like enemies attacking you, and then if you survive, basically, then the crystals turn into the currency that you get, and yeah, you don't need to PvP for that. But yeah, like some of the cosmetics you can get, they cost like fucking 60,000 or 90,000 of them, and I've got like 4,000. So
great, isn't it?
But yeah, it's just fun. That's the whole point of it, though. It's a grindy game, and I like grindy stuff. I don't know why. I just enjoy grinding. The progression, the dopamine hit when you level up and it pushes all the enemies away from you, and you're like, I'm so cool, fucking powerful.
Yeah.
I'm literally on the precipice of being level 49. So by the end of tonight, I'll be level 50. And when I'm level 50, that means I can proper...
That's when the Paragon opens up, innit?
Yeah, the Paragon points open up, and then I can proper start going into my build, because I don't want to start slotting things into my items yet until I've actually got... Because you still... not really so much now, but you still place gear quite a lot, right? So there's no point powering anything up or putting good... what's the essences or whatever they're called on your weapons, because you're going to be changing your fucking weapons soon. So yeah, then I'll start actually going into the build. But yeah, it's so fucking good. It's so addictive. It's meaty, it's gory, it's powerful, it's visceral. The sounds, the music, just everything. The cutscenes. It's fucking so good, man. So good. I can't wait to go and play it.
Maybe I'll try Necromancer.
Necromancer's sick. I see a lot of them running about. I'm a big fan of seeing other people running around and that. I went into an event the other day just bowling around, and there was like 8 people just standing there. We all walked over. Everyone just started going, greetings. Hello. It's like fucking funny.
Yeah.
We just demolished anything that came against us.
Because I feel like Barbarian is my normal go-to, because I am not much of a ranged player, and that filters through from WoW as well. I'm always melee. And I've tried Druid. I didn't like it. I tried Rogue. I didn't massively like it, but to be fair, I tried ranged Rogue. I didn't go melee. And then I've tried Sorcerer, and I didn't massively vibe with it. But Necromancer, I think either Necromancer or Barbarian. I like the whole undead aspect of a Necromancer. That you can have the little fucking skeletons bobbing around, but Barbarian,
a lot of them as well.
Barbarian's just straight up fucking
just get in there and whack them.
Hacky slashy bashy, which is always a fucking fun one to go
for.
One
of my abilities is called Killing Blow. It's so fucking sick. It's powerful as fuck. But if you kill someone with it refreshes it. But if they don't die, then it's like a 10-15 second cooldown. So that's like constantly being juggled in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm spamming it, and my character's just like, I have to wait for that ability.
Your brain has been opened up to the world of rotations.
Yeah, that's what they call
it's
it.
Like, when I play WoW, my probably 70-80% of my gameplay is spent staring at the action bars and not the actual gameplay itself, because I'm looking at the rotations. But like, I've got myself to a point now where I could probably do my rotation with my eyes shut, including the cooldowns, because I think I just, through muscle memory, I know when I'm pressing them. Yeah, it's just cool to see that obviously you're now having to take that into account. And then, like you say, if you change your talents round, it's a different rotation. You've got to learn how it works. And then there's different things that work with other things. Like our raid leader is a barbarian as well. And one of the people that he's playing with is I think he's a rogue. So the rogues can put a trap and a damage that make enemies take more damage from someone else. Or it's the barbarian can with a shout. They have a shout that makes enemies take more damage, or like poison damage or something like that. And the rogue can fucking bounce off of that and do even more damage. It's like having that sort of like team effort into shit like
nice.
that.
That'd be nice if I had someone to play with, huh? But yeah, there's the good thing about it is, like I say, I completely spec'd into Whirlwind, and it didn't really cost a great deal to just respec every single point.
That's
good.
It's great, and I think with the guides that are knocking around as well. Like my plan, when I finally fucking let it take me into the deep depths of hell, I think I'll just fucking level through and then just get up a guide of talents and just copy and paste it straight in and then work it out after that.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's exactly what I do with WoW. I go on Wowhead and then they've got all the talents there. You can import them, and then I do that. I play around with it for about a week, and then I start to tweak little bits here and there because I've got used to what I'm looking at. I building it from scratch, I can't be bothered. Someone else has already simmed it.
Building from scratch, I can't do. There's too many moving pieces.
It's long because you're just gonna fuck it.
But if I can have like a perfect build, but prefer one thing instead of the other, i.e., I don't really like this. I would rather have my leap ability, so I can get out of trouble. I can spec one out and put that in, and I've still got the same build, but I have a variation that I've got. You know, and that's the way I work.
That's exactly. Obviously, you get people that are like proper meta. That Max Geezer that I keep talking about, he is proper. Will take like min max. He will take the best stats that he can get, and he will play the most needed talents that he can use. And I find it when you get to something like that, it becomes somewhat boring because there does have to be a sacrifice of fun, because there are certain talents that just make either look cool, make it play a little bit like more fun, make it more dynamic, but might not necessarily bump up your DPS or survivability and things like that. And I think when you become almost elitist, you have to negate any of that kind of shit. Not saying that being elitist isn't fun, but certainly there are talents that are a lot funner than others.
To be fair, my Whirlwind build I built myself. And it was fine. It was doing really well. I didn't check out any guides. I'd done it all on my own. I had all sorts of stuff in there. I'd bleed but what I didn't understand is, obviously, I don't know if it's the same in WoW. I imagine there's some aspect of it. So you've got obviously your health bar, and then you've got barbarians. You've got something called Fury. Where obviously sorcerers would have like mana or whatever the fuck.
You spend your Fury.
But then you have like, I think they're called core abilities. Or that might be the ability that uses Fury. But you'll have like a move that generates.
And then a move that spends.
And a move that spends.
Yeah, you've got your builders and your spenders.
Right, yeah. Well, I didn't know this. So the first talent tree, the first one that you pick.
We're all spenders.
So I had a move called Lunge, which I loved, which I picked myself. I picked them all myself, to be fair. And it basically, you can just... I can just hold triangle and it just fucking launches at people and just attacks them. So I use it as a way to move around quickly. It's really good on them treasure goblins because they can't get away. I just hold triangle and I'm just like bomb, 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 whack-a-mole. So that was what I did. So I maxed it out 5 out of 5, went down that tree. And then there was another move in that section that was like use both your dual-handed weapons, and I maxed that out of 5. But what you're actually supposed to do is just have one of them abilities and just rank them up once.
Yeah.
But I had 10 points in 2 separate abilities, so I had 2 basic moves, so what they want you to have is 1 basic move to thing, 2 to use 2 spending ones, and then like a shout or a buff kind of thing, and then like a movement one or something like that. So now I'm understanding. The Whirlwind build was really good. I enjoyed it, but I'll be honest, it did get very stale because it was essentially
just spinning and moving.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't spin no more. I better hit them with my basic ability. I can spin again. Yeah. There was no like skill. Whereas now I'm doing the rotations. I'm like get in, stomp so they all fall over, make them vulnerable. Then I didn't get my death blow off or my killing blow, so I didn't.
I might go barbarian instead because that's normally my go-to is that type of if they had a paladin type.
Well, that's what they reckon will be the next class they release.
Yeah, if they had a paladin type, then I'd go for that.
I'm gonna go rogue next. Rogue or necromancer is my next one.
Yeah. I reckon I'll go barbarian and have a little fucking fiddle around with it.
Because once you because I've worked out in my head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play barbarian just constantly now, and then when the season comes out, I'm going to start a new class for that season. Because obviously once that season's finished, that class will be put into the thing. So then rather than just start, because I can skip the campaign now. So I'd rather than just start as a fucking sorcerer and then skipping the campaign and level him up, I might as well use him in seasonal mode, level him up, get all the gear, and then when he transfers over to Realm, that's my sorcerer, main sorcerer. Then in the next season, I'll start another class, and then that'll be my main thing. Do you know what I mean? So every season, for the next 5 seasons or whatever, I'll be maining a new character, and then they'll just be my mains of each of that thing. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to playing a new class. I'm loving Barbarian. I'm having a great time. But what I like as well is I'm also finding sometimes you'll get drops for other classes.
Yeah.
So I just go, that might be good. So I can store
Bang it
that
in your bag and send it over when
and
you
then,
need to.
Yeah, and then when I start my next character, I'll just go, I've got that fucking sick legendary in there.
So this is our apology podcast for the last week. As fucking always. As always. We jump to conclusions straight away and then we fucking deal with the backlash after.
I'm telling you now, for me, it's exactly what I want. Whereas Destiny is, I love Destiny. I love the space. That's what my main thing about it is. It's in space. But the loot is just nowhere near as exciting as this. The loot in this is so fucking exciting. And the loop is just...
It's the bread and butter of it, is that
of
constant
course.
loot. Constant fucking loot.
But you got to remember, this game is like day 0 old. Like, this is a games as a service. So fucking, like, that. It wouldn't surprise me if they had the auction house. They're saying that might come. So you can sell stuff, which will make things...
Have an economy going on. There's loads of things that they can do. The gear thing is definitely the main source of your dopamine.
But just running around the open world is just a buzz on its own. Like, just seeing other people wailing on things. Like, I'll just because I've got a horse now, I'll just ride past and just see fucking some poor old geezer trying an event on his own. I'll fucking give you a hand, bro. Then we just smash it out. And it's just like, because there's objectives you can do in the event. They're only short events. They take like a minute or, It's no fucking drama. And it'll be like, do this before the time runs out, and you'll get like a special chest rather than a regular one.
Yeah.
So you can help people out in that way. And in each zone, each region, you raise your renown for doing like quests or side activities or just doing anything really. And then the bonuses that you get, so there's 5 levels. But once you reach a level of renown, you can claim a bonus, and it'll be like 1 extra potion, 1 extra health potion or whatever, 1 extra skill point. But they're like account wide. So once, say you get the extra potion, the extra skill point, when you start your new character, they'll already have that extra potion, extra skill point. So you haven't got to do it again.
Yeah.
It's just already unlocked, as is your mount. So you just don't have to do all the boring, mundane shit. You can just run dungeons and...
It sounds very similar to the quality of life improvements they've made on WoW. Similar because it's the same fucking company that are doing it all, so it's only natural that there will be a crossover there. You like that J2O, don't you?
I've literally, it's my first sip.
Do you like it?
Yes, I love it.
It's tasty, isn't it?
Delicious.
I know how much you like them. That's why I bought them especially for you.
You don't know anything about me. That's the first time I've ever drunk a J2O, probably.
Well, you've never had a J2O before?
No, I have. That's a lie. But I only drink water. I don't drink juice. I don't drink fizzy drinks. I don't drink alcohol.
Well, that is water. It's just come straight from fruit.
No, it hasn't. Fruit and sugar.
Yeah, no, it's good for you. That's tasty stuff, man.
It's tasty. It certainly ain't good for you, though.
Well, it's not going to make you fucking die. It's just fruit juice.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that.
It's fruit juice. Fruity juicy.
It's nice. It's nice. I'm going to savour it.
Some more Diablo.
Yeah, so I'll be on that for the next 18 years.
Look, this is the plan. This is what I've got to do. And after this podcast, I'm going to do 2 more Mythic Plus dungeons because I have to for a quest. And then I got 5 heroic dungeons that I need to do. And then I'm basically all Diablo for a little bit.
How long's 5 dungeons going to take?
The dungeons themselves, you're probably talking like maybe an hour.
What, each?
No, to do all 5. We blast through them real quick, but the Mythic dungeons, it could be fucking all night.
So it's just not happening then, is it?
No, it depends if I get in groups or not. I'm at a point now where I am so high geared and my ratings and all of that shit are of a level where, I was saying this to Steph, I'm now classed as what you'd call a pumper. In other words, I do a shit ton of DPS, so I'm at the top consistently. So I'm getting to a point now where you have to start having an alternative character as well, because I'm gonna hit a point where I can't really get that much more gear, which is crazy. So I either make another character, which I have done, and start playing that, or I start throwing some time over to Diablo. Now, the quicker I get these mythic dungeons done, the quicker I can fucking move over to that. So if you just fucking let me do that, yeah, you just calm down and let me have that, then maybe you'll see me sooner.
I like the fact that I can look at Connor's games and he's got Diablo 3. Why does it say he's away for 6 days?
What do you mean? He's not away for 6 days. He was on it yesterday.
Why does it say away for 6 days?
Fuck knows. Maybe he's got his thing set as away.
He has. But why has he said he away for 6 days? Don't fucking lie to me, Connor.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Don't fucking lie to me. I just looked at your games. World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, StarCraft 2, Diablo 3, Diablo Immortal, Overwatch.
Overwatch 2, Diablo 4. Ooh, mummy. It's great. So you watched the Game Fest.
Summer Game Fest.
How was it? Shit.
It was well boring. Oh,
No.
no, that says Diablo 3 he's got, not Diablo 4.
He said he's downloaded Diablo 4.
I think he's lying.
I don't think he is lying, because he said he tried to get on the servers last night and they were fucked. He said they cooked their own servers. So what do you mean? He's like, well, you couldn't fucking get on them. They were fucked. So something's going on.
It was an update when I turned it on today, so I don't know.
That's probably fucking
what
something's probably fucking gone wrong. Yeah. So Game Fest weren't good, no. No.
What it opened with that Prince of Persia bollocks, and I was like, he ain't gonna like this.
When you sent me that message saying that there's a new Prince of Persia, have you seen the gameplay? And I was like, what? What do you mean? You on about the remake? No. So uninterested once I see it was a fucking side scroller platform of fucking suck your mama. It weren't good, and the graphics look fucking awful. What a pointless bit of game development. What's the fucking point?
Someone wants it.
No one wants it. Like I said to you, they can't continue with Prince of Persia because they've got Assassin's Creed. So there's just absolutely no point. So the only thing they can do is fucking remakes. But no one wanted another. They've already done that before. A side scroller of Prince of Persia, and it was wank. No one wants it. What else?
I really liked the look of the thing that was a game, and it looked cool. Spider-Man 2 they showed. That was pretty fucking cool, but you know what a year we're having, man. Oh, they did a release date, so Spider-Man 2 comes out on like October 28th or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, October 20th it comes out. But yeah, so we got a year where we got Spider-Man 2, Diablo 4, Starfield, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy. Did God of War come out this year?
No.
Mate, either way, this fucking year is nuts. What? This is going to go down in history as like one of the fucking...
Did you really just ask if God of War come out this year?
My brain's farting all over the place.
What did God of War win?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Did it? Well, the Elden Ring one, didn't it?
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't remember.
What should have won Game of the Year? Yeah, it was Elden Ring. And then God of War won a shit ton of other awards. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Forgive me, it's hot. Yeah. When you put it like that, it does sound like it's been quite a decent year so far.
It's been mental. Absolutely fucking mental.
Dead Island 2 was fun. That was decent. Enjoyed that. It's not AAA, but that was good.
They popped up on there as well. Dying Light 2 people, the one that we played. There was like, oh, loads of big updates coming. They're like proper gassing, saying you ain't ready. She's gonna actually change the industry. What we've got.
No one gives a fuck.
I do. I like that.
No one fucking cares.
I care.
Old news, bro. Old news. It'd be like Far Cry 5 coming out and going, we're adding updates. No one cares. No one cares.
Final Fantasy 7/2.
Loads of people care about that. I am not one of them.
Yeah, that popped up. That was pretty cool. Just seen Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition. Literally this second looks very fucking cool. It's got a very, very, very cool statue.
That is very cool.
Venom fighting Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Also, pre-order bonuses, 2 suits for Peter and Miles, and a gadget and stuff. Looks very cool. I know I say I'm not that bothered at the moment, but I guarantee I'll get it because Spider-Man's a fucking sick game.
Everyone's gonna fucking. I know Mark loves Spider-Man. I don't really know why, but
Everyone loves Spider-Man, and I don't know why either. I don't know why I like Spider-Man, but I do. Still waiting for Elden Ring to say something, you dickheads. Remnant 2 was another one they talked about. Alan Wake 2. There's a lot of quality stuff there, but not a lot of quality stuff for me. I'm waiting for the Starfield thing on Sunday. That's when it will really get my juices flowing. Ironically, they announced the Path of Exile 2, which is obviously Diablo's direct competitor.
it is indeed.
That was interesting timing.
I'm furiously trying to scroll through Facebook to see a post I see because I can't remember the fucking names of all the games, but there's like 4 or 5 games that are coming out that all look fucking incredible, but I can't remember the names of them. So carry on while I flick through.
That's about all I got, really. That's all I can really remember, because then I had to go out and move a shelf. So
I'm not going to fucking find it because it's Facebook's going to take me a billion different years to try and fucking filter through all this. But it was... Fuck me, what were they? They were like... Oh, God, I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. Maybe I can Google games coming out this year. See if there's... Games coming out. There's no point in this podcast, really. People could just fucking Google all the stuff that we talk about themselves.
yeah,
They don't need to listen to us.
Unprofessional.
You got Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's
3.
one I'm looking forward to, because I
Remnant
really
2.
liked the game that was made by the same studio that was called Divinity Original Sin 2.
Alan Wake 2. Fucking Immortals of Avium. I mean,
There's a lot of cool looking stuff for sure.
Starfield's the main one, though, isn't it?
For me, yeah, 100%.
And then you got Assassin's Creed
But
Mirage.
now, like I say, I'm at that stage now where I don't care. You know, all these games, and I'm watching it. I'm like, I'd rather be playing Diablo than watching this.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
And I was annoyed that I was watching that while not playing Diablo, and I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't have got on Diablo, and that would have annoyed me more, because apparently there's server issues. But yeah, like all the games coming out, I'm just like, I was looking forward to. I just don't care now, because I'll just be playing Diablo, so it doesn't really matter.
Depends, man. It depends what fucking...
Oh, I'm sure I'll be playing.
Oh, Disney Illusion Island, July 28th. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So obviously I haven't played Zelda again, which I foresaw and told you.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre in August. August 18th. That will be a fun as fuck one.
I did see...
Ooh.
They did bring out a famous actor, which was quite amusing.
Go on.
Nicolas Cage.
What the fuck was he doing
He's
there?
in Dead by Daylight. It was highly amusing.
That's fucking sick.
That geezer is absolutely batshit cuckoo.
He's off his fucking nuts, isn't he?
He was like... That George Keighley was like asking questions, but he was going off on some tangents.
He's crazy, man.
But yeah, it was quite an interesting guest to come out. But yeah, he's in Dead by Daylight. Is that the one that you play?
That is the one that I play. It's a very, very fun game, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre is somewhat similar kind of premise, but it's another game that me and Mark are just going to be all over.
It showed gameplay of Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight, and I've got to be honest, that looks janky as fuck. They just like run.
What, Dead by Daylight?
Yeah,
so
man. Janky. How old is that shit?
It's old. Like it ain't fucking streamlined shit. It's got a very niche player base. When me and Mark first started playing it, you would genuinely sit there for about half an hour waiting to fill a team up. And then, like, to the point where we would jump on it and come off it because we just could not get into a fucking team. And then it took off a couple of years ago and grew quite a big fan base. But yeah, if you're into like horror kind of shit, it's a good game. It is a good game. It's the same shit. It's one of those where playing with friends is what makes it great. If you're playing on your own, it's just a bit boring. But I've got me and Mark have some real sick memories playing that game because it's decent. They love their horror shit as well.
Yeah, they must have some serious fucking players though now, because Nicolas Cage ain't gonna come cheap, and they're always adding new dudes in there, aren't they? Like famous people and that. So
Yeah, bro. There's loads. Scream, Freddy Krueger, any like horror kind villain that you can think of, like
Darth Vader.
Well, he's not fucking horror, is he?
He's terrifying.
He's not horror.
Yes, if he makes you scared, he's terrifying. He's horror.
No. There's just it's a good game, man. But like I say, it's niche. But it is taking off, which is good. It deserves it. Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, September 6th. I really hope on Sunday that it's going to look decent.
Announced 60 FPS mode.
If that shit comes out and it's 30
It
frames.
won't be 30 FPS.
If that comes out, Prince, among all things that could be and are men, as 30 frames per second, I'm going to lose my fucking mind!
It won't be 30 frames per second. If it is, it'll be because it's in performance mode, in high quality mode. Like most games now, like God of War. You played most of that in 30 FPS and didn't even fucking realise.
I know, I'm sorry, Mum. I apologise.
So, you know, it just obviously matters on some games where it looks a bit different.
What do you think we're going to see? Is it do we know how long the showcase is for it?
Fucking massive, bruv.
Do we know what time?
I do.
Do we have it? Can I have it, please?
What time is Bethesda's showcase and Starfield at Summer Games Fest? British time.
Alone in the Dark, October
10
20th.
a.m. PT, 11th of June. Bethesda and Microsoft will lift the lid on a number of future games for Xbox and
When,
Xbox
sorry?
Game Pass, including the highly anticipated Starfield. It is on the 11th of June, so it's Sunday at 10 a.m. PT. 10 a.m. PT in English time.
Not UK time, English time. I want that English time.
Right. 10 a.m. PT in UK time. 6 o'clock Sunday.
6 o'clock in the
Be
evening.
there or be fucking square, boy.
I'm raiding.
Oh,
I can't.
He won't. He'll be Diablo.
It's progression, bruv. It's the last boss on heroic difficulty. I'm really sorry. I've been reading the list of games that are coming out, and the biggest one is coming out in November.
Starfield.
It's Hogwarts Legacy for the Switch.
How is that still not out?
14th of November.
How many games have come and gone?
That is pathetic. Oh my fucking god.
Thank God for the PS5, otherwise Steph would still be waiting.
Did you see the apology letter for Gollum? Have you seen
That's
that?
mad.
I saw someone put up a picture of all the apology letters that developers
I've
have
seen
sent
that.
out, the Cyberpunk one and shit like that, and there's like another letter added to the list.
That's another thing that's coming this weekend is the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty expansion reveal, which
Yeah.
I'm super excited about. Idris Elba and all that. Apparently, they're not just adding fucking. It's not just an expansion. They're like changing a lot of the core game, and it's a massive deal.
Idris Elba's fucking sick, man.
Oh yeah, he's dope as fuck.
So cool.
So yeah, that's another big hitter that I'm looking forward to. When's that?
I haven't actually seen it on here. I love all the to be announced list of games. How could, let's have a look. Ark Survival Ascended. Avatar. You remember? Did you ever play the Avatar game back in the day?
I don't like Avatar, so I'll
Okay,
never
sorry,
even
I
bother.
apologise. We'll move on. What else have we got? Blasphemous 2. They're making a second one. Fuck me. I thought they went bankrupt because they just straight up copied any Dark Souls game.
Most fucking games do, to be honest with you.
That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Everyone can't wait for that. It's a big long list of oh god Ghostbusters, Ghost Runner. I'm gonna stop reading this list because anyone can fucking Google that. It's of no benefit to the people that are listening. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to find out when CD Projekt Red Summer Games Fest.
No one cares.
I fucking do. Mortal Kombat 1 as well they showed off, which I was really disappointed with.
They're still going with Mortal Kombat. Is that their answer to Street Fighter 6?
Well, no, they haven't just started making it. CD Projekt Red has also promised new details on Cyberpunk expansion Phantom Liberty in June, and our last look at that DLC came at Keighley's Game Awards. So news from Night City seems likely. So I don't know what this Game Fest is. Is it like a thing that's ongoing all weekend? Obviously it is, but is it going to have like another couple of hours tonight of game reveals, or is it just drip and drabs?
What is Game Fest?
Well, I know.
According to Wikipedia,
It's a weird one.
Game Fest is a live video game event organised and hosted by game journalist Jeff Keighley. The event takes place annually over multiple live streams during the American summer period. It was created in 2020 following the cancellation of the industry's most prominent events, E3 and Gamescom, due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
There goes our COVID warning straight on the fucking podcast. So it was just made because E3 cancelled. It's just a streaming event. Is that all it is?
No, there's loads of people there in the crowd and that.
In the crowd
All
and
the
that.
journalists are there and stuff.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia: Lost Crown is a side-scrolling hack and slasher.
No one in this fucking world, definitely no one listening, gives an absolute shit.
Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay is predictably brutal and reveals the cameo fighter system, which is what put me off. It's like a tag team weird thing, but only some characters can be used. It's weird. Path of Exile 2 eyes Diablo 4's crown with a killer gameplay teaser.
I thought a Path of Exile 2 was already out. Or is that just... Oh, sorry. I thought... Or was it just normal Path of Exile?
Dark Fantasy FPS Witchfire gets
Okie
September
dokie.
release date. I heard you, I just couldn't be asked to answer.
Okay,
it,
no
'cause
worries,
should
mate.
know
Yeah,
shit.
you carry on. No worries.
Sonic Superstar looks great, and it's not just because
Fuck
of the playable
Sonic.
Amy, Knuckles and Tails. Lies of P just dropped a demo and release date at Summer Games Fest. Sandland, the Dragon Ball creator's most underrated manga, is being turned into an open world game. Party Animals, one of the most wishlisted games on Steam, just got a release date after 3 years in the dark. Alan Wake 2 is doing one hell of a Resident Evil impression in first gameplay reveal. My phone's crashed, I can't move my thing. Then the Toxic Commando looks like John Carpenter's Left 4 Dead. Baldur's Gate 3 introduces Gortash, voiced by veteran actor Jason Isaacs. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is out in October. Marvel Spider-Man 2's Venom is not Eddie Brock. Ever Crisis looks like a must-play for Final Fantasy VII fans. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, gets November release date. What are these titles, man? Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Wait, is that the... Wait, what? Sorry, is that a
That's
sentence?
the Yakuza one. No, I just put a load of words together.
Is that the name of the game?
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Yeah.
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Correct.
That's the whole game name.
That's the title, yeah.
Fuck me. Imagine slapping that on the box.
Fortnite's Chapter 3 trailer puts dinosaurs next to Optimus Prime. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer has Tifa fans very worried. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth delayed to early 2024 and is coming on 2 discs.
2?
And here's the best of the rest. Street Fighter 6 is getting an Exo Primal collaboration. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight on July 25th. Throne and Liberty is a new Korean MMO coming west, and it puts WoW Dragonlands to shame.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Wait. Have they called it WoW Dragonlands?
No. Throne and Liberty is a new Korean MMO coming west, and it puts WoW Dragonlands to shame.
Right, well, they can already fuck off because it's Dragonflight.
Right, I'm sorry.
So they ain't got a fucking clue what they're on
Honkai
about.
Star Rail is coming to PS5 at the end of the year. You can play Warhaven for free. Dying Light 2 Stay Human is getting improved parkour. It's June. Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2 showed off his co-op campaign. Yes, Your Grace Snowfall coming in 2024. You got to watch the YouTube of this game. Power World.
As in PAW?
PAW World. This game's got to get sued. I think this game's getting sued. Pokemon with Guns survival game. Power World reveals January 2024.
You mean Poor World?
Power World. PAL.
Oh, PAL. Sorry.
Return to Moria looks more like Lord of the Rings Valheim than ever before in new gameplay trailer.
Reveal trailer of Power World.
Yeah, you got to watch that shit.
I am.
Banishers Ghost of New Eden coming into 2023.
There's no way. There's no way. The first opening scene is him riding a Gyarados.
Yeah.
There's no fucking
This game's
way.
getting sued, bro.
He's riding a fucking ho-ho. Wait, what was that? Wait. He's got an Eevee following him. Wait. Wait. There's a Sheeply or whatever it is. Gyarados, Dragonite. What's this? Ho-Ho. No. He's pulled out a machine gun. What the fuck's that? The fucking Electabuzz.
Yeah.
He's pulled out a Gatling gun. He's got the Gat. What is this? That's a fucking rip-off Bulbasaur. That's definitely Eevee. There's them sheep things again. No. How are they getting away with this?
I don't think they will.
How the fuck have they got away with this?
I don't think they're going to.
There's not... Why is there guns?
The only difference is there's guns.
Why is there guns? That's so out of place. They're in this mystical world. That is the fucking... the leaf... I can't remember her name.
Garbodor.
That's the one. Oh yeah, I've got a fucking graded card of it.
I could name all these as a Pokemon. It's nuts.
There is no fucking way. Why have we got this beautiful landscape?
I know. It looks so good as well.
And then he's running around with a fucking Tech 9. What is this? I don't get it. I don't understand. What is that?
It's Pokemon with guns, bro.
Yeah, first comment. So, Pokemon with guns?
Yeah, exactly.
What? It's the whole, if you won't make it, we will mentality. We need more of this. Could you imagine?
Fucking crazy.
That is just for the people that hadn't that's Power World, PALWORLD, and that is fantastic.
Yeah. Come in January 2024 if they don't get sued.
That will flop like an absolute motherfucker, because there is no way in hell that there should be anyone pulling out a fucking M16 to shoot down a Gyarados.
Yeah, that's hunting essentially, isn't it?
He's pulled out a Desert Eagle for a Magikarp.
Yes.
There's no rhyme or reason why, and they're using the same. Have you noticed they're using the exact same style as Fortnite as well when it comes to shooting and movement?
It's probably the same engine.
They've copied Fortnite for that one. Gee, you can morph the Pokemon together and get different ones out of it.
So basically evolution.
I'm watching the second official trailer. So yeah, they can evolve, and here you are flying into the city. Oh, let me jump on my Electabuzz to pull out the fucking Gatling gun to shoot down these Pikachus. Jesus Christ. That's a Murkrow. Stop watching it. How do they get away with this?
I don't think
How
they
does
will.
that happen? Because that's the same with fucking Genshin Impact. How are they still getting away with it?
Well, what are they copied?
What do you mean? Who have that? What, Genshin?
Yeah.
Zelda?
Not really.
Bro, you're fucking... What?
It's similar, but it's not nowhere near like that. You're just running around an open world. The only thing you've got in it that's Zelda-ish is the paraglider.
Are you mad?
What game ain't got a paraglider?
Are you mad?
Now?
Steph's going to have you for this one. You're crazy. She's going to be listening to this, and I already know that... I'm looking forward into the future, and I already know she's heard that sentence come out of your mouth, and she's gone, the fuck?
Right, well, I've played about an hour of Genshin Impact, so my knowledge is, sparse. But let's compare what is like Zelda. Paraglider, check. Open world, check. What else? I can't name nothing. What's different? Online, check. Multiple different characters to play, check.
It's Nintendo tried to sue them multiple times.
Doesn't mean that it's the same. Listen, you might be right. I don't know enough, so I will submit to your opinion on this one because I couldn't tell you. But that's all I could say that they have is a
Genshin
paraglider.
Impact is a live service as well.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Online game.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm looking to the wrong people to get advice off of this. I've just gone to Reddit, and obviously they're all fucking Genshin Impact dick suckers.
Yeah, so yeah, it's exciting. I just want to go and play Diablo, if I'm honest with you. But I got to do this shit.
Yeah, yeah. That rolls in so nicely with us finishing this episode. There's a whole nother platform that you can go and listen to that people pay big money for.
Just don't listen to last week.
Untold amounts of money, so we have to go and do that. This has been another episode yet again of football, Diablo, ripped off Pokemon with guns, and then more Diablo. If you want to hear even more Diablo, you're going to get another half hour of it on the Patreon.
And Reese wet himself.
What do you mean, wet myself?
He wet himself before we come on. He didn't want me to say anything, but
when?
He pissed himself a little bit.
When?
So I just thought I'd let you guys know.
Oh, what was Connor spoken to you?
No, well, yeah, he's pissed himself. Just know that he's wet himself.
Connor spoke to you, didn't he?
So there we go.
Has Connor spoken to you? That little fucking weasel. I told him and Daryl in pure confidence I wet myself twice. No, actually, twice? 3 times a lady. Last week I sweat so much that I thought I'd piss myself. I think a month before that I full on did piss myself. I woke up leaning over Steph going, I'm 26, what's going on? What's going on in this world? And then I told you in confidence and you consoled me and went, no, it's fine, mate. At least you didn't shit the bed.
The funny thing is...
And then it weren't long after that, you sent me a video of you in the bath shitting yourself in the bath.
False. What has just actually happened? What has actually just happened is I just made up the fact that you pissed yourself for a laugh because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, no, I pissed myself twice, man.
And then you've just just completely admitted that you've told Connor and you've told Daryl. And yes, I shit myself in the bath. But that was ages ago when I was really sick. I was really ill and I farted in the bath. We've already discussed this on the pod. I farted, and it was a very warm fart for already being in warm water. I looked down, brown mist appeared. I shouted for Jem. She said, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? And then I got out.
I have never met Daryl before. He showed me his pubes, so I felt like I had to reciprocate this amount of effort with something else. So on the phone, I just said, oh, by the way, I pissed myself twice since this year. Yeah. It's what happens. I had a cup of tea one time before I went to bed, and everyone knows that makes you piss, and it did. And then the second time, I just don't know. I think I was nervous. I don't know what happened. But you catch it. If you catch it mid piss, you have a dream and you're pissing into a sink or something like that, and you wake up and go, "Oh, I'm pissing. Stop." I just didn't have one of those dreams.
Why are you pissing in a sink?
No, in your dream.
Yeah, but why even in your dream?
I don't know, because you're in a dream, and I just didn't have that dream. So when I woke up, I had fully just emptied my bladder on the bed. I was fuming. I was so upset because I was like, what is this? Woke up at like 6:30 in the morning. I was like, oh, Steph, get up. I've done it again.
He's done
it again.
Get the potty out.
He's done it again.
Put a potty next to the bed.
He's done it again. Let's get the nappies on order.
Let's get you back on that potty training.
Look, if you don't open up about these kinds of things, then other people, there might be people listening now who piss themselves quite regularly. I know that Jimmy shit his arms.
Yeah, he did shit.
Yeah, you don't listen to this, though, so you won't hear that.
He should do. He says he does.
He definitely does.
He shit, and then he wiped it on his forehead, didn't he? Dirty little bastard.
Not on his forehead.
Yeah, dirty little bastard. He had a bad curry or something. He got in the back of the van. He was in there for ages.
Shat in a bucket and fell over.
What the fuck's on your arm? And he's like rubbed his head. There's shit all on his arm. There's shit on his... He had to go home ill. Shit everywhere.
Jimmy, if you're listening, mate, send us a message because then I'll know that you're actually listening to that, or see him at the next meeting and he won't be happy.
Yeah. Stinky little rat.
Mark called Martin Halo Head the other day. And he weren't impressed.
I'll bet.
Alright, we're just rambling on now. See you later, fuckers. It's been a pleasure.
Fucking hell, woo-woo.